Branches of physics. Physics, as a fundamental science, helps to uncover the laws of nature. The language of expression of physics is mathematics. So physics involves a lot of calculations. So we have to express those calculations in mathematics. So the language of expression of physics is what? Mathematics. In ancient times, humans lived with nature. Their lifestyles were integrated with nature. They could understand the signals from the movement of stars and their celestial bodies. They could determine the time to sow and reap by watching the sky. Thus, astronomy and mathematics were the first disciplines to develop. So, humans lived with nature and they developed the science of astronomy and mathematics in the beginning. So, they used the sky to find out the time, find out the season, and other things. Now, here, the various branches of physics is described here. Okay. So physics is divided into two as classical physics and modern physics. That is, the traditional physics which developed before the beginning of 20th century is called as classical physics. The physics after the beginning of 20th century is called as what? Modern physics. This classical physics deals with the macroscopic domain. Macroscopic domain in the sense it deals with bulk systems. And the modern physics deals with microscopic domain. That is, it deals with the atoms and subatomic particles. So it is divided into two before 20th century and after 20th century. So the macroscopic domains includes phenomenon at laboratory, terrestrial, and astronomical scales. Okay. The microscopic domain includes atoms, molecules, and nuclei. Now, here we have to learn about the different branches of physics. Okay. So the different branches of physics, first we'll go for classical physics. So here in classical physics, this is classical mechanics. So what is classical mechanics? So the study of forces acting on bodies which are at rest or in motion. That is called as classical physics. That is rigid bodies. We are studying the what motion of what bodies which is at rest as well as in motion. Here the classical physics can be divided into what? Statics and dynamics. Statics means object at rest. Dynamics means moving objects. Then dynamics can be divided into kinematics and kinetics. That is, by considering the force, it is kinetics. By without considering the force, it is what? Kinematics. The motion by considering the force is what? Kinetics. Without considering force, it is called as what? Kinematics. Okay. The next thing is what? Thermodynamics. Thermo means what? Heat. Dynamics means moving. Okay. So the relationship between the heat and the other forms of energy is called as what? Thermodynamics. The third one is optics. Optics is nothing but study of light and its optical instruments. Then next is electricity and magnetism. That is the study of electricity and magnetism and their relationship between them. That is called as what? Electricity and magnetism. The next is acoustics. There is study of sound. The study of production and propagation of sound waves is called as what? Acoustics. Astrophysics, the branch of science which deals with study of physics of astronomical bodies. Okay. So that is called as what? Astrophysics. Relativity, one of the branches of theoretical physics which deals with the relationship between space, time, and energy, particularly with respect to objects moving in different ways. That is called as what? Relativity. So these are some of the branches of physics in classical physics. Okay. The next one is modern physics. That is quantum mechanics. So the study of discrete nature of phenomenon at atomic and subatomic levels. Here discrete means what? Variety. Okay. So we are studying at the level of what? Atoms and subatomic particles. That is called as what? Quantum mechanics. Okay. Atomic physics, which deals with the structure and the properties of atom. Then nuclear physics, which deals with the structure and properties and reaction of nuclei of atoms. The next is called as the condensed matter physics. This is otherwise called as plasma physics. This is otherwise called as what? Plasma physics. That is the study of the properties of condensed materials. There is solids, liquids, and those intermediate between them and dense gases. That is intermediate between the solids and liquids. The intermediate between the solids and liquids is called as the plasma. Okay. It branches into various subdivisions, including development fields such as nanoscience, photonics, etc. These are all new science which are developing in today's world. It covers the basics of material science, which develops aiming at developing new material with better properties for promising applications. That is, developing new materials for many applications. That is called as what? Condensed matter physics. The next one is called as the high energy physics. This is called as particle physics. This is called as what? Particle physics. That is, we are studying about the nature of the particles. We are studying about what? Nature of particles. There are a lot of particles. Alpha particle, beta particle, gamma particle, like that. We have lot and lot of particles studying about the particles. Okay. Muons, mesons, baryons, kryptons, like that. A lot of particles are there. Studying about these particles is called as what? High energy physics, or we call it as particle physics. Now, this condensed matter physics and high energy physics are the things which we are learning in graduation levels. Okay. So I hope you would have understood the branches of physics in detail.